Happy New Year, Pumpkin. Happy New Year, Fractal. Happy New Year, everybody. It is Thursday, January 1st, 2026. Wow. Time flies. Like when I was a kid, I never thought we'd get to the 2020s. Never mind 2026. It's pretty amazing. So, cheers to you. Oh, that's delicious. That's a little coffee with some protein shake. I hope you had a great night last night. I did. I stayed home and organized some closets, which I've been meaning to do for ages. And so it was a very fun night. And yeah, I used to go out for New Year's and whatnot. And I much like at this age and this time in my life, I just enjoy staying home and spending time relaxing because life is so busy. But I hope you had a great time, whatever you did last night, whether you went out or stayed home. I hope it was fun, and I'm just glad you're here. So let's take a few minutes. We'll do some breathing together. So if you want to close your eyes, as long as you're not driving or operating heavy machinery, and we'll do some deep breaths together. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And inhale. And hold it. And then exhale. Do a few more deep breaths together. Inhale. And then exhale. So continue breathing slowly and deeply as you will. I just wanted to, the year wrapped, and I didn't say thank you to everybody who has been so wonderful to help me with this live in this channel. So first of all, I want to thank Imran Hossain, our moderator. He does a great job moderating our chat, and he keeps the chat positive and clean, and helps create just a really wonderful space for people to share ideas. So thanks for that. Good morning. Hi, UDX. Thanks for joining us. You're up on New Year's Day. Well, perhaps it's New Year's afternoon where you're from. I'm from the East Coast of the U.S., near New York City, and I'm T. Waldron. This is my cat, Pumpkin, and we're here for a little gratitude with attitude. So yeah, I wanted to thank our moderator, Imran Hossain. He also does great editing too on videos and thumbnails and SEO, YouTube optimization. I have to think about it. Yeah, Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, it's exciting. It feels like a fresh start, So, so I do want to thank our moderator. I want to thank my friends who I'm just doing like some thank yous because I forgot to do it yesterday, and I was thinking about it this morning. I'm like, you know what? I really appreciate all these people. So I want to, just take a moment and say thanks to my friends who tune in on a regular basis. And if they add to the conversation, they create some nice thoughts. But then also, if I kind of go off track, they sort of, get back on track. It's good. I want to thank my mom for being honest, and I've also mocked her in some of my characters and some of my skits in the videos, and she's a good sport about it. So thank you, Mom. Also, folks I've interviewed who inspire me. So thank you for that. It's been a really great year. I got to interview Dick Schwartz last year, Luis Mojica, this fellow Greg Dillon. He wrote a book, An Honest Cop versus the FBI. They had falsified some of his signatures, some of his documents, some of his reports, and he took them to court. And he went through all sorts of stuff. I think we've done 2 or 3 installments, but there's a lot more to it. Like, we didn't even get to the really outrageous stuff yet. So we'll be releasing that interview over time. And let's see what you're saying. Oh, deleted. Okay. Again, thanks, Imran, for keeping our chat positive and constructive. Let's see who else, and some of the other folks too. I had my friend Lauren, who is she runs a company called Clutter Kickers. So she helped me declutter, and that was really empowering. And also for the folks that tune in, thank you so much for being here because, we wouldn't be here without you. So I really appreciate you being here for the live and for me and for yourself. Hopefully you get something out of it. Hopefully it's beneficial to you. And that's the whole point. Yeah, originally these lives. Hey B, welcome. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you as well. I hope you're having a great day so far. Yeah, originally my idea for these lives, I wanted to do sort of like a Mr. Rogers thing where I walk in the door, like I had worked it out, blocking and stuff and moved stuff around. And I was going to do like this whole complicated entrance. And then I said, you know what, if I'm going to do this every day, it has to be sustainable. So this was just a better way to do it. Plus frankly, there's a lot of strange people out there that are like, oh, show us your feet and what pants are you wearing? And I'm like, you know what? That's not what this is about. So there's other places you can look for that stuff. But this is really about the content and the ideas, right? Yeah, thank you, UDX. I really appreciate that too. Yeah, so that was kind of, this sort of evolved. And then again, Imran volunteered to moderate for me. One night I had like 8,000 people on the chat, but it was really inappropriate stuff. And I couldn't maintain my focus and also moderate. So I really appreciate him for volunteering to moderate for us. So it really has improved the quality of our content by him doing that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was like, wow, people are very interesting. Yeah, hey there, Happy New Year, Danny Butler. Welcome back. I love that. I'm glad you guys are tuning in. Yeah, and I just want to say another thing about Mr. Rogers. I found him so inspirational. Number one, I watched him as a kid. That tells you how I'm 55. So when I was a kid, and I just always felt good. Some of the stuff was kind of weird that he did. I was like, oh, the puppets are kind of weird. But then I watched a documentary on him, and his wife was doing a show for kids, and they were using like old tape, like from the, I don't know, from the 50s or 40s or something, and it was brittle. So as his wife was doing a skit or something, the tape broke, and they had to do like an emergency. So he had a puppet, and he punched it through the wall and just started doing the puppet to save his wife on screen on like live TV. And I just think that was kind of a cool backstory, I was like, what's up with the puppets? But that explains why. And then the kids liked the puppets, so he just kept going with it. So pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, the puppets were kind of strange. I agree with you. Yeah, and they were all mostly his voice, but he was a reverend and with a music degree. And also, if you listen to the entry, the opening song, it was some sort of piano virtuoso. Every single time the entry song came on, the guy came to the studio, played it live, and it was a different composition each time, which, it was kind of neat to find out all this stuff afterwards. Like, wow, people really loved contributing to that show, And also, he kind of fought racism because he put his feet in a tub with an African-American postman, and that was very, not questionable, but it was, cutting edge, like he that wasn't done, and he did it, which was so cool that he broke the barrier on a lot of things. So yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Well, yeah, I dye my hair, but thank you, Sankey. Welcome back, by the way. Yeah, Happy New Year, Art. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why you love the music, because it was some virtuoso jazz piano guy who did like the opening riff every single time. It was different, and he did it live. So yeah, I was just saying that when I started this live, I had this whole, like, I was going to walk in those doors and hang up a jacket and put on slippers, and I'm like, you know what, I don't have time for that, and that's not what this is about. It's about the content. So I'm glad you guys tune in still, even though there's no, really funky intro. But Pumpkin's here, so that is, thank God. Thank God you're here, Pumpkin. There we go. We had to get you in the frame. Thanks for being here, Pumpkin. I really appreciate it. And you have fans all over the world. Did you know that? I forgot to say thank you to you. Yeah. Thank you. You do a great job. Sitting here purring every day. Thank you so much, Danny. Love you too. Yes, as a little black girl watching Mr. Rogers embrace diversity amazed me. Right. Yeah. I mean, and he even had like he made a point of including everybody. I think he had a kid that was in a wheelchair and he was talking to him and they had a really great interaction and it was like, wow, you know, it just opened up, I think, a lot of kids' eyes to differences in the world and that we're all one. So really cool message. And that was my goal with this live, is to sort of do a Mr. Rogers, but for adults, you know, so we could all feel like we belong. We do, you know, no matter what is up with us, we're all unified and we're all one. So yeah, I'm glad I had an opportunity to share that with you guys and to thank everybody. Art, I did say a thank you to my friends who who add to the conversation and keep me on track, in case you missed it. So thank you, Art. Oh, Pumpkin, you have fans. Yes, they love you, Pumpkin. You want to give me your paw? Nope, she's a cat. Yeah, you have a lot of fans. People like you. Oh, and you're getting hearts and everything. Isn't that nice? So did everybody here have a nice New Year's? Yeah. Oh, thanks for the hearts, B, on Pumpkin. Pumpkin, you're getting all kinds of hearts. Yes. And you too, Fractal. You too, Fractal. Oh, good. I'm glad I've created a safe space. Yeah, no, I'm glad, because that was the whole point. And really, I do appreciate everybody for tuning in, and I just wanted to share that with you. Just I'm full of gratitude. You know, at the end of the year, you sort of reflect and you think, oh, where was I a year ago? A year ago, I was still working at my job. My last day was December 31st after 18 years. And now I went back to school full time. I finished my master's in November, and I'm still working on the doctorate, which hopefully will be done in a few months, and teaching different classes at senior centers, which is so cool. Like, I love it. I'm teaching Tai Chi and exercise, and I did a couple of scarf dancing classes around Christmas time. That was really fun with folks, and education classes and stuff like that. So it's been really a blessing, you know, and I don't know if you have any, and, you know, resolutions are a strong word, but are there any dreams you have for 2026 you want to share? I would love to know. Yeah. Oh, Fractal runs around. She's in front of us now playing with a toy. And my place is a mess right now. Otherwise I would show her to you, but she's running around. Oh, and that's the other thing I did last night. I took everything out of my closets and I said, I'm going to just get rid of the old and in with the new. So I kind of culled out some clothes that I don't wear. I'm going to donate those. And it just feels good, you know. It feels good to start fresh for the year, right? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, she found a toy covered in catnip. B, that's what she's up to. She's getting pretty wild over there with that little mouse. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, the schools that I took the courses in were not that expensive, which was pretty amazing. The one with the masters was called Quantic, and they had like an $800 scholarship for women in business, and you know, so it wasn't like a traditional school. It was all online, which was doable because of the time frame, and then also the pricing was reasonable. I was able to save up. I had saved up for maybe 10 years, and then was able to do it. So yeah. Yeah, hard for a pre-technology person to understand that there wasn't much programming on TV back when we were kids. That is so true. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was very limited. Yeah, wishing you a blessed New Year too, B. For you too. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know what you meant. Yeah, I know, catnip. Hey, do you want to? Oh my goodness, do you want to? Let me see if I can get this toy. Come here. Do you want this toy? You can get this toy. It's over here. You got to go up there and get it. Let's see if we can lure her up there. I don't know. She's pretty smart. She's not going to fall off. Oh, look at the toy. It's over here. There it is. Okay, we'll see what happens. Yeah, thank you, you too. And I'll finish up because I was talking about neuro-linguistic programming all week. So I did want to say a few more things about it. I probably won't finish it up because this book is 55 pages and this is only from like page 9. But neuro-linguistic programming is just so powerful. And again, Tony Robbins uses it. It's not anything too, I mean, it is scientific, but it's not too mystical, and we can all use it if we want to like change the way we talk to ourselves and the way we act. So it's pretty interesting. Are you thinking of using the catnip there, Pumpkin? Do you want this? Hey, do you want that? What do you think of that? Do you like that fish? We'll see what happens. Probably nothing. Okay, let's see. So, oh, this is interesting. So these are some presuppositions for NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. The meaning of the communication is the response it elicits. So it's our response to what we say. The manner and content of the reply you receive from the person you're communicating with is what the entire communication meant. So you might intend to say something to somebody, but it's really how they took it and how they respond to you is what matters, which is kind of a way to, you know, turn it around, right? Oh, and they give an example. For example, if you're telling a joke, but the other person did not laugh as you expected, then maybe the thought or your manner of telling was not entirely conducive to your entire communication. You might not be funny too. I'm adding that in. It may not have been perceived on a funny level. So, you know, so it's all about how people understand what you're saying. As I like to say, are you picking up what I'm putting down? You know, because sometimes I mean something and then it doesn't come off the way I meant it. So I'm sure that hopefully has happened to you as well. Yeah. Yeah. There it is, Pumpkin. What do you think of that? Nope, she doesn't care. And another thing, there are 2 communication levels. This is really interesting. What do you think they are? What do you think the 2 communication levels are? Okay, for all communications. Anybody have any ideas? Yes, Jesus loves you too. Thank you so much, Adrian. Or Adriana, not sure. Yeah, people always say to me, making conversation, oh, it's a dreary day or some such. I respond, it's a beautiful day. Embrace each of them as a gift. That's exactly. And you know what? Sometimes people are coming from their point of view. You know, maybe that's their life and they're feeling dreary about their entire life. And maybe it's the same day and you're feeling pretty good and you're like, well, we need the rain or we need, you know, it's a relaxing day. So yeah, it's kind of all about our perception and our take on things. Yeah, speaking. Hi, iCreed now, welcome back. I know, people do tune in just for Pumpkin, that's fine. Tune in for Pumpkin and then listen for the info. Maybe it'll help you. Anyway, 2 levels of communication are conscious and unconscious. Most communication is done on the unconscious level. What attitude is the person having? What hand motions? See? Wow. Facial expressions, posturing, nonverbal cues, body language, all of that. We read into that to pick up what the person means. And you can add to the tone and mood by the way you relay it. For instance, you can say, get out of here, or you could say, get out of here. So totally opposite meanings for like the same exact words. So that's pretty interesting. And then I'll leave you with this third one. There are no failures in communication, but only outcomes, okay? So if you didn't receive the response you were expecting after communicating with another person, it wasn't a useless failure. It only means that the outcome was different than you intended. So I'm getting a lot from this is like, you know, don't take it so personally. Maybe you just, there was something subliminal you didn't mean to do, or they picked it up wrong. It wasn't what you were intending. So let's see. This should only encourage you to improve your skills and your attitude about communication. Learn from undesirable past outcomes so you'll be able to gauge and identify factors that prevented the right message from being delivered. So that's kind of like along those lines. Is it a win or is it a learn? Did they get what you were saying, or did you learn a way not to say this or to do something, you know? So I don't know. I just think that's interesting. I wanted to share it with you guys. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. And thanks, Creed. Yeah, you could be here for the cat. That's awesome. Right, Pumpkin? Yes. Yes, you have many fans from around the world. And also, I want to say thank you to Pumpkin because she is here every day. Every time I get the setup going, she just jumps on her spot and she's ready to roll, right? And sends you guys good vibes. So, so again, thanks everybody. I hope you're having a great first day of 2026, and I really appreciate you being here. And again, thanks to Imran and all my friends and the whole community. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna go. I've got to go donate these clothes. Oh, Art has one last thing. People who are miscommunicating aren't miscommunicating. The accident let the truth slip out. Sometimes, sometimes. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. That's interesting. I'll have to think about that one. Oh, thank you. Hey, Solitude Soul, we're just signing off, but thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you being here on New Year's Day. Yeah. I'm listening too, but the cat is, absolutely. That's why I named my channel Chatting with My Cat. I would talk to her for hours because she's a good listener, right? Are you a good listener? But now she's hungry for breakfast. Yeah, have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye, Bee. Bye, Danny. Bye, Art. Are you hungry? Do you want some breakfast? You don't want to eat that fish. All right, I got to go feed her. From myself to yourself, thank you for joining me on this journey. And we'll see you. Oh, I won't be on tomorrow, but I'll be on Saturday night at 8 p.m. Okay, thanks, everybody. Take care. We'll see you Saturday night at 8 Eastern Standard Time.